Yo guys, here's a topic I had on my, don't mind my pimple please. Here's a topic I had on my phone because I write down certain notes that I want to make a video on. Point is life after death. Here's my theory. So my theory based on years of research, um, when we, for example, me, I was in a really bad place, doing drugs, etc., whatever. I know I was at a low vibration. For one, that's what drugs do to you, or that's what drugs get you. I was gonna say, um, every time you do drugs, you're lowering your vibration. And here's a theory that I heard of before, which was, a lot of people who use drugs or abuse drugs, it's because they don't fit in. They don't fit in with the people around, like the majority of the people on this earth, because the crazy thing is, most people that started using drugs got lost in them were genuinely sick ass people. People you would love to be around, and anybody could testify to that. But the thing is, they got lost along the way, and I feel due to circumstances that's like a different story. But if they just picked up on the habit, um, I heard this theory saying, since it drops our vibration, what if we dropped it so that we could be at the level with everybody else on this earth? Because like me, like right now that I'm sober, like I don't know, I have a high vibe everywhere I go. Obviously, like unless I get mad, etc. But but I don't know. I attract a lot of attention, and before I used to think like, oh, it's because of my eye, or whatever. When I would hit, because people would look at me, I'm like, fuck, they saw my eye already, and now they can't stop looking. Like when you see like some ugly ass person, or whatever, like you see someone with a big ass nose, has a big ass pimple, you just look like, and you're just looking. But that's what I thought, But now that I'm sober, 30 days after like a long time, I started noticing that every time I get sober, guys and girls just gravitate towards me. Like they want to talk to me, or I could be talking to somebody in public, and somebody else is fucking paying attention. Like I turn and they're looking right at me to see, like, to hear what I'm saying. I like that shit. It's pretty cool, especially when I talk about things like this. Point is, so me as a recovering drug addict, I feel my vibration starts building back up to where it was supposed to be, maybe even higher. You get me? And like for example, my grandma, never did drugs, maybe alcohol in her young, like whatever, but I see that she always prayed for people, like did stuff for others. You get me? And like I said in other videos, that's what I tell my daughter, that's the only thing we're here on earth for, is to help others, regardless of like how you do it. This is my form of doing it, and I just started 24 days ago. My point is, you're leveling up your vibration. You're leveling up, and so when you pass away, you were at a high state of vibration, and you ascend. But you also know those people that do bad on a daily basis, but in their head they're not aware that they're like a bad person, and to me that's someone stuck at a low vibration, and let alone people who harm others on purpose because they don't give a fuck about you. Like I never got the thing of fucking, for you to win I have to put other people down, humiliate people, or whatever the case may be. I understand a lot of people get humiliated themselves, so they pass it on to someone else. But Dick, I've been like this with my lazy eye, humiliated all my life, and I never found the need to have to humiliate someone else. I might talk shit behind, like, hey, look at this who's fucking big ass nose or something, right? Like to my friend, my coworker, my family member. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, look at, you have a big ass nose, Dick, and have everybody laughing. Fuck no, because I know how that feels. And yeah, so some people do that on purpose, and your vibe is so low, dog, that I know when you pass away, you're just gonna reincarnate here because you have nowhere else to go. You haven't passed your vibe check. You haven't passed your vibe check. That's what I feel. But let me know, because I don't want to go past 5 minutes. Let me know if it made a little bit of sense or something, man. Because to me it makes sense. Doses. Yo guys, buenos pinches días. It's day 32, being sober. Don't mind my fucking big ass pimple trying to pop it this morning. I don't know why. Maybe I got shot in the forehead with the fucking BB gun. But so the message of today would be based on the video I made yesterday on death, what happens to your soul, or why it goes up or stays here. My point is, um, there's a certain channel that got me started into my spiritual journey when I was like younger. Uh, I was on drugs at that time, I believe so, but I was intrigued by it, fucking watching it for hours on end, you know. But obviously, like everything, even stuff I post, I'm pretty sure you guys aren't gonna agree 100% with everything that I say, and so that's how it was with him. You have to watch things with an open mind and be willing to absorb some of the information, even though it doesn't make sense to you at the moment, because later on you might put two and two together, just like how I did, or whatever. You never know when someone was right, and you won't find out till you find out you're wrong. You know. Point is, it's a channel called Spirit Science. It was made by some. He was a teenager at the time. Now he's older. Obviously, we all grew together. Obviously, but yeah, his videos got banned a lot of times because he's talking about some real shit. And I don't know. I know, especially on YouTube, he has like categories like Spirit Science 1 to fucking 24, whatever, you know. And it starts off with the theory of like how God was created. I was gonna say theory of evolution, but it's some good shit. He goes into some good topics, your chakras, your energy fields, and it's all with a little cartoon that he made himself, you know. So like it caught my interest because it was something different. But yeah, I mean, whoever's already starting your spiritual journey, I don't know if you're, well, obviously you have to be 18 and older to view my content, because they fucking TikTok blocks all my shit, fucking motherfucker. As a matter of fact, they try to block the one from yesterday about me saying about how if your soul doesn't vibrate at a certain frequency, whatever. Well, basically, if you're doing bad to other people on purpose, especially if you stay at a low vibration, drugs keep you at a low vibration, whatever. So I was saying all that, they banned my audio from my video and they took it off, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? So I listened to all of it, and I understand I put drugs and things like that into most of my videos, but yeah, this motherfucker looking at me, man. I'm sorry, I got distracted, but this was talking to me, you know. But yeah, well, point is, it's spirit science. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, day 23 sober. Keep it up. I gotta get to work. I'm driving today, so I can make more content. Deuces.